Dumite opinions. Here we go. I feel like there's an outfit.
There you go. Yeah, welcome to Toffee TV. It is Ask Us Anything. We are live on YouTube Wednesday afternoon at approximately
19 minutes past 5.
19 minutes past 5. It is the show that goes live at 19 minutes past 5. That could be the slogan.
I mean, really, it's supposed to be live at 5.
Well, no, live at 5. Anytime within 5. We're live.
Technical difficulties.
Not really. We were recording shows and we just you know.
Well,
you could do a turn and sound.
I mean, I've muted it, so it's fine.
That's fine. So get your questions in. This is the show for you to get your questions in on just about anything, Everton or other. Baz finished Red Dead Redemption 2. If you want to ask him about anything about that, there'll be no spoilers. But if you want him, just to give you a brief outlay of anything during the game, then get involved. I'm playing Tomb Raider: Shadow of the Tomb Raider at the moment. Let's get involved.
That's my next one. There you go.
What's happening out there?
We've had Noah saying hello. Hi Noah. Shared some news. We've had Matty101 saying hello.
Did they come in 2x2?
Possibly. Canuscan Kennedy. Can you see Keane becoming captain? A modern day LeBone.
I said early last season maybe the captaincy could maybe do something for him. I think he will. I think once if Baines is not involved as much, then I think he might be. I think he's captain material. He certainly is in the right position. Has got the kind of right pedigree, and so it's whether he wants it himself, is it? I suppose. Can't just say have the captaincy if he doesn't want it. But definitely, I could definitely see that.
I'm Titan Moise Keane. Just a Moise Keane question mark.
Just made a video talking about Moise Keane, haven't we?
Well, he was in it.
Well, we were talking about. It wasn't about him. It was about we've Andre Gomez is through the door. Just interesting that there's a lot of rumours about him. That's all. Just
Chris Mottram, you guys been to Australia? Nope.
No. Have you ever wanted to go to Australia?
Nope.
I've never really wanted to go to Australia. My mum and dad went for 3 weeks, and they were like, all over it.
Really loving it,
but
it's never appealed.
Never appealed.
I know loads of people moved there. Loads of people love it. It's just not somewhere.
I'd like to go to New Zealand, but Australia has never really been bothered by.
Rory Sullivan, which London club do you despise the most?
Liverpool.
I don't think I despise any London club, to be honest. West Ham wind me up, but that's only because the fans have this faux rivalry.
No, I hate their owners. It's as simple as that. I hate the West Ham owners. That's about it, to be honest.
Steve Kelly, hello Steve, was in yesterday, of course. Apart from Paul Joyce, is there any other journalists who are worth listening to?
Andy Hunter is definitely worth listening to, and he's a blue. I don't know.
Depends what you want, Steve. It's all about Everton related, Steve. Everton related.
Alan Myers is a journalist, isn't he? He's not a print journalist, but he's a journalist, so he's worth listening to. It's just the people you trust, essentially, isn't it?
Dominic King gets some stuff from people at
sources,
the club, shall we say. So he knows bits. Jason Burt, like I said, at Chelsea, said him before, he gets stuff. He's quite well connected, isn't he? Depends what you're looking for, I suppose.
Every club is going to have a one particular journalist who's a good source for that club. It's weird. We've been talking about it a lot. There's a lot of things happening in the journalism world. A couple of local well-known journalists are leaving their jobs. I think one's announced it. I don't know if the other one has.
No, I'm not sure.
And it reflects the changing world of journalism. Newspapers are not selling as much, clearly, because of the internet. So a lot of those newspapers like the Echo are going online, and it's all clickbaity. I mean, the back of the Echo today is an absolute disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. We signed Gomez, and they are trying to sign some 17-year-old Dutch player, and yet the back page is split in half. It baffles belief, to be honest. So
baffles belief.
Yeah, baffles belief.
Not it baffles you, or it's beyond belief.
No,
it
baffles belief.
That's, I mean, in some ways, that's even worse than being baffled or
I'm
beyond
baffled
belief.
by belief.
Yeah. There you go.
So what's happening is, in the journalistic world, is a lot of newspapers are trying to keep up because they think what essentially they should just do is go, we're not going to have newspapers anymore. But there's still some people who buy newspapers for the deaths mostly. There are, don't say there isn't, because there are people buy,
but that's not mostly, surely.
But a certain an age group still buy newspapers. They'll come to a point where that age group won't be here anymore.
Okay.
And everything will be online only.
Yeah.
So and those newspapers will just say, well, a lot of them have already done this, the high end ones or like the Times and that, you pay for it. Which is essentially, if you say to someone, like, well, you buy a newspaper, so why shouldn't you buy the newspaper online? People will be used to that soon. So maybe that's the market the market they'll go to. But what's happening in the meantime, there's loads of these companies coming in, like there's a new one called The Atlantic, which is massive in America, but it's coming over here and it's poaching a lot of the top journalists. You'll have other companies. We have like Goal. Goal used to just be some dodgy website where you got your rumours from. They're a very credible source of information, especially for like Liverpool. So they had like Melissa Reddy. I think she's left now and gone to ESPN. So a lot of these journalists who work for newspapers, they're looking at it now going, why should I work for these? You know, Joe came in and took not Joe. He was in the Lidl. Joe came and took like Tony Barrett, and then he went to work for Liverpool. They're taking people, credible journalists. A lot of these online websites are just going to come and take the best journalists, because why they're staying in newspapers on shitty wages, really bottom wages. What you're going to find with newspapers is the most senior people are going to be like 23, 24, and it'll all be about ITK nonsense. So there you go. There's a very long answer to a very short question.
Long answer. Golden Vision 63. Have you seen any of the new stadium design? Not yet. Tom
Nobody
K.
has.
Who else do you think we can realistically sign this summer, lads?
Go on.
Realistically sign Kurt Zuma.
Okay.
A left-footed right winger, whether that be Neres, Malcolm, Traore, Skov Olsen.
That's a lot of human beings right there.
No, but realistically signing. It's difficult to answer, isn't it? Because there's players who they're in for, the players who they're trying to move on. There's, you know, it just depends who's available at the right price. Marcel Brands has proven with Andre Gomez that he'll wait around till it's the price that he likes, and he'll get it for the best deal for Everton. So that's how it could change. You know, there might be one that, say it was Neres for argument's sake, if it's 50 million, but then it's like 30 million for Traore or Malcolm, we're more likely to go for Traore or Malcolm, aren't we? So it's hard to say, but I don't know. Tom McBride also says Gomez, lads, potential future skipper, good age, solid player, and gets us as a club.
Why does everyone want every player to be the captain?
Oh no, people are just asking.
No, I know, but what's this like fascination with players being the captain? I'm asking as a genuine question. Can't players just play football?
I think people just thinking about someone to lead the club, aren't they?
Shouldn't you have 11 leaders on the pitch?
All right.
No, I'm asking the question. No, you get this a lot of the time. Are they the future captain? Are they what?
Yeah, get these likes up, by the way. Chris Motson's absolutely right. 136 here, 20 likes, and we've had the obligatory red with the thumbs down. get those likes up, please, while you're watching. Lee is Lee, Baz, Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan, did you well up? Yeah, it was a touching moment. It was a touching moment.
What, when he went up to the woman to see her after her husband had died?
Yeah.
That moment.
No spoilers.
That moment.
That was a touching moment.
Isn't the best thing? Well, not the best thing, but isn't it such a fantastic thing in Red Dead that when you think the game is coming to an end, there's the prologue. Is it the prologue or the epilogue? Epilogue, sorry. Is the epilogue where, and then that sets Red Dead 1 up.
Brilliant.
It's boss, and when the I don't know what I say.
No, you can't. But it is really good. Like
it's boss. I love that, and it's not. There's not like all these amazing missions. It's just the idea of we are now gonna set up, and it's just it's boss. I love that.
Yeah, it was really.
But you know what would be even better?
I'm gonna say it again.
If Red Dead was available, remastered on the PlayStation 4, so I could go and play it, that's what would work for me.
I'm sure, Rockstar or whoever it is aren't sat there watching this, so...
No, because hopefully they're remastering Red Dead.
There you go. There you go. Liam Boner, do you believe we will sign Zuma?
Just done a video about that. I think we will. I think
there's a good possibility, isn't there? Evan Woods, you feel Dowell has a future at Everton? Feel like he's got loads of potential but goes missing in games. That's about the size of it, really. I thought I watched them the other night for the 23s. For the 21s, England, and playing in just in front of the back four. And I thought he was very good. Kept the ball moving well. Lovely range of passing. Was always involved. Put a few tackles and got himself booked actually, as well. Thought he'd done very well. It'd be interesting to see whether he could play that kind of role in the Premier League. But I think for him, he needs to go back to Sheffield United, go on loan for the season, try it in the Premier League, get as many games as possible, and I think then we'll be able to assess his potential as whether he can do it at this level. That's my belief.
I don't.
Really, after all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep my answers short enough.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's very good.
More questions in.
Okay, fair enough. Let's fire some of these then. Keith Powell, Andre signed, and most importantly, for all the right reasons. Club, fans, community, potential, feeling part of a team. That's correct. Roderick Kassar says, what do you think of Wan-Bissaka to United?
I thought you were going to say, what do you think of Wham?
No. Wan-Bissaka, 50 million to United.
Wham!
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just the power in it. The power of a big club flexing its muscles, giving a lad an £80,000 a week pay rise. I tell you what is a slightly weird though, the fact that he played that first game for the under-21s and the coach came out and said his head wasn't on the game because of this Man United move. It's a bit. I mean, that's not great if you want to play for a big club. But he's an excellent player, excellent prospect, and I think Man United are getting him now, because if he has another season like he did this season, then who knows what that price will be next year. And if you get him, I don't know what the contract, but I'd get him on a 6-7 year contract. I really would. I'd get him properly tied down, because I think that will show how important he is. And we know how important fullbacks are now in the modern game. So
he's very, very good.
He is. I think he had the most. Was it the most blocks or tackles?
Well, yeah.
So
fullback.
He's for his
final third. He ain't great. Good dribbler, but final.
But that comes on, won't it?
Yeah.
And would that have shown as much at Palace? You know,
actually, I think he's brilliant. I do, but whether he can handle the pressure and everything else that goes with it, playing for United, being that expensive as a fullback.
Do you think that means the Haas days at Palace then?
I don't know, because they could. It depends who's going to pay the money. If Spurs aren't going to pay, who's going to buy?
Well, they're buying a winger from Leeds, aren't they?
Oh, the young kid. Yeah. But if they're gonna, if they haven't got them, if people aren't going to come in with the money, then he will stay. I think Palace. It means they won't have to sell him, but he wants to go. But then Palace might look at it and go, well, if someone offers 75 million quid for him, we can sell him. That's 125 million. They can buy 3 players or 4 players and rebuild, can't they? So I don't think it eases their need to sell him, probably.
Yeah.
But depends who's going to pay the money. John Brown, lads, if you're looking for a new game to look forward to, check out Cyberpunk 2077. Steve, is there anything in these Malcolm rumours? I think, as you've said, Brands likes him. He'll be on a list with 3 or 4 others. I suppose it depends what's the most doable of those deals.
Would you like to see him play down the middle?
To be Malcolm in the middle? Possibly. Where are we? Hayley Lee, how long Sophie TV been going? Best Everton channel around 5 years. Hayley, to be honest. Properly, I would say. Really properly.
2014 started.
That's when we started.
May 2014 it started.
There you go. 5 years.
5 years.
Where are we? Canucks and Kennedy, thanks for discussing my question. Greetings from Finland. Greetings, mate. Josh Jackson, how much should we pay for Zuma? Go.
30.
Okay. Shevton News, captain should be Dean. Niall Peckham asks why you're so sexy.
Me? Directly?
Yeah. Why is Ped so sexy?
It's a hard question to answer, isn't it?
Difficult.
It's a difficult question.
Not much you can say, really.
You can't, can you? It's unquantifiable.
There you go. Johnny Hickey, question about retrospective bans. Should serious offences be looked at retrospectively, even if the player is yellow carded?
Isn't that what VAR's for? Aren't we eliminating that this season? Shouldn't retrospectively be 5 seconds later? Shouldn't that be the case now? Isn't that? I thought that's what VAR was for.
I think maybe, Johnny, what'll happen now is the incident will be replayed and then it'll be red card.
So there was one the other day in the England ladies game. Cameroon, terrible tackle. Ref bottled it because she wanted to send it off, really, but she couldn't because she knew there'd be murder. And what happened was they told her to go and review it. So she went to the screen and she gave a yellow card. But the Premier League have come out and said that's not going to happen in the Premier League. The person in the VAR room is going to say to them in their ear, that's a red card, and they go, because the Premier League do not want to. Basically, if anyone's been watching the Women's World Cup or have seen any of the games, this has been just like a mad experiment. Literally a mad experiment. There was one last night. You seen it, the handball?
Yeah.
Last minute penalty. She's there. Some people say that's not handball, but in the rules of the game it is handball because she made herself bigger. It hit her on the arm. It was going in. They're basically doing every rule, but the Premier League have said we're not having that. We're not having this much time. The refs have got to be strong. They've got to referee the game. But if someone says to them that's a red card, then they've got to trust them and send them off. So that's going to be retrospective. I don't think what you'll have next season is people pulling cards out straight away and giving them a yellow card. You might, if they're absolutely certain that it's only a yellow card. What they might do is just wait for those 5 seconds for that person in their ear to just say to them, yeah, that's a yellow, rather than just. And I think that's going to be the key next season. So all these people who are getting bent out of shape about the Women's World Cup, I think they're being a little bit getting ahead of themselves a little bit. I think the Premier League are going to try and have a lot more smoothed out because they know their product will be hurt if VAR causes a mess. So, and they don't want their product hurt.
Brandon Feary, Promes signs for Ajax. Is this a hint Neres is on his way out?
Might be, mightn't it? He's not being linked with that many teams though, has he? Neres, Everton and Paris Saint-Germain. Quite similar clubs.
Hey Tuss, why does Goodison Park look like a prison? It doesn't, so there you go.
I mean, I don't hope you never get into trouble. You think that's what a prison looks like?
Ahmed Abdul Raham, how many more signings do you think we will make?
3.
I'll say 4.
Okay.
But I'm leaning towards 3 as well, to be honest. Hey, just did you guys move out to Liverpool for a while when Liverpool won the UCL? No, mate.
No.
No, signed by us. So, no. RJ Scotty, would you take Iosi Perez for 20 million quid?
From Newcastle? Just to annoy Newcastle fans, I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Who's better, Pickford or Tim Howard? Now, Pickford. Ever? Probably Pickford. Tough though, because Howard was brilliant for us.
Tough though. I think Pickford seems to get punished for every mistake he makes, but I think he's technically a better goalkeeper, and we'll see it in the next 4 or 5 years whether it all balances itself out. See that report in Spain
about
Sillerson saying that the reason why we were going after Sillerson is because we thought De Gea was going to leave Man United, they were going to try and get Pickford, and then we would get Sillerson. Nah,
nonsense. Rappeling Polo, do you think Everton going to qualify for the Europa League this season?
No, I think they're going to qualify for the Champions League.
Alexander Hoffler, after Gomez signing yesterday, which do you feel is more important now, signing Zuma or another centre-back like him, or a top striker?
I think it's important to get Zuma over the line if they can as soon as possible, so it doesn't drag on, so it doesn't upset all the transfer business. Get him in, get it done. Frank Lampard probably could hold the keys to this one.
Nissi, do you think we will get Keane, and do you want him?
I'd want him because I think he's a good player, and I think it'd be a big statement. I think it'd be a massive statement. I genuinely don't believe that it's as ridiculous as some people might think it is. I think Juve probably will need to sell at some point, and if they can't get rid of Dybala, they'll get rid of him because they're not asked. They're only asked about people like Ronaldo, and they've got Ramsey, and they're trying to get Rabiot in, and so they'll want to balance the books. And if they see a chance to sell a young 19-year-old for big wages to the Premier League, a big price to the Premier League, I think they'll do it. Especially if they could put a buyback in there. They won't be fussed. They're not. Listen, we've seen the complications with him last season. I don't think this move. It would just be interesting if he was available. Who else would come in for him?
Rory Sullivan. I'm a West Ham fan. Always liked Everton. Always enjoyed Goodison. Decent fans, classy players, and as an away day, I'll miss Goodison. Still here for a few years, Rory. But nice one, Mr. A. Gomez said he wants to win trophies. You think he's being briefed? We're going for a cup this season.
Can you be briefed?
I think it just means we just need to get better as a team, and if we do, we'll have obviously a better chance at winning something, won't we? Steve, is there anybody else close to the exit door, like Vlasic needs to shift some deadwood? I think Onyekuru and Lookman potentially, and a couple of others fall into that bracket as well.
Probably just trying to get sellable assets.
They're the ones. It'll be who's the most in demand at the moment to go out the door first, and then you work back from that point, won't you? Shepton News, can we get fourth this season?
Be difficult.
Luke McCarthy, do you think the Echo is biased towards Liverpool?
Yes.
Massively.
E.
Jones, who shot Phil Mitchell?
I didn't know Phil Mitchell had been shot.
Has he been shot?
Probably his son. His son seems a wrong'un.
Has he got a son?
I don't know.
Okay. Niall Peckham, do you think we can win the league in the next 10 years? So yeah, I'm going to say yeah. Why not? Got to aim for the stars. Roger Cassard, do you think a loan move to the Championship will help Bowler?
I think a loan move will help him, yeah. Because I don't think he's really anywhere near. I hope he shaves that beard off first. He looks Amish.
So
he looks like he's going to go on the gate to a game in a horse and cart.
Nothing wrong with that. It's up to him. It's his own personal choice. As long as he keeps beating fullbacks, cutting in and scoring, I don't care.
And nobody's beating him in wooden boots.
Well, that's all right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't believe in technology.
It doesn't matter.
All right. I mean, it does at some point.
It doesn't.
It does if it stops him from playing well.
Listen, get
He's
the likes up
clogs.
241. Get it to 100.
He's playing in clogs.
Now, please, takes a sec. Stephen Kelly, my nan, used to buy the Echo for the death page.
There you go.
Nelly.
It's not it's like people might think that it. I know for a fact people buy the Echo. They always have bought the Echo for the death page. They always check the death first in the Echo. It's honestly before Facebook. That's where you found that. Oh, so and so's dead. Oh, you find out when the funeral was going to be, where to send the flowers.
I know.
The death page is keeping the Echo going.
Right. Adam, journalists are fed info by agents or clubs. It's not always entirely made up. No, it isn't, mate. That's why I was saying it. Steve is on Yakura on his way out. Will it be loan or sold? I think the club want to sell him, to be honest with you. The Mick Mapper, hi Baz and Pez. Baz, have you ever worked at Everton? Yes, Mick, for 11 years. John Brown, would Frank Kessie work well alongside Andre Gomez? He's got the potential to. 22, good, powerful midfield player. Everton have been linked with him a couple of years ago, so yes, I think he would do very well. Brandon Feary, Everton need to come to America and do pre-season games. We have a large fan base here. We do need to go to America. No question about it, no argument from us. Steve Gray says there are reasons there's no Goodison friendly this year. Well, partly because the lounges are getting redone. That is one of the reasons, because they won't be ready in time. And maybe they wanted to play away from Goodison. We've been at home for so many years and we keep losing, so maybe it was a decision to play it away. Where are we? Andy Lancaster, alright lads, is there a better bargain in this window or next summer's window? I'd like to see, if there's a better bargain, I'd like to see it, because £22 million for Gomez of his age and quality is unbelievable. It is. Niall Peckham thinks he should go for Mbappe, Neymar, Messi and Ronaldo. Where are we? The Rock Lee, lads, he should sign the Brazilian Everton for the Bants. Be good. It would be good. David Roche, thoughts on the team if Everton can capture Traore, Keane and Zuma along with keeping Garner? FC Sexy would be back.
Never went away.
It'd be very, very interesting, because that'd be an exciting team, in my opinion, and it'd be a team that could do a lot of damage.
Be a balanced, lot more balanced squad as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Drop off in quality wouldn't be as big, I don't think, when we had to make changes. So fingers crossed. Stephen Kelly says, do captains matter as much anymore, do you think?
Everyone believes so.
Okay. Lewis Caddick, do you think Maguire's quota price will affect how much Chelsea want for Zuma?
No, because I don't think it always works like that. Especially if Chelsea are willing to sell. Maguire's English and plays for the England team and is young and signed a new contract last summer, didn't he? Well, I think he signed a new one, didn't he? Once he hadn't gone, I think they signed him to a new contract. So he ticks every box. Like when we had John Stones. What's Zuma got left? 2 or 3?
Don't know.
Can only have to. He's just spent 2 years away.
Yeah, but he signed a new deal before he went to Stoke.
So
I reckon he's got 3 years left.
Okay, I'm going to say 2.
Okay. Steve, anything concrete in these Moise Keane rumours? He has the same agent as Marcel Brands. Well, he does, and we know what Raiola likes to do. He likes to move players around, so we'll just have to see what happens with that one. Brandon Feary, Pickford can be better than Howard. He just needs to mature. He has the tools to be amazing. Matty 101 of Neres is getting sold, even if not to Everton, with Ajax buying Quincy Promes, who plays in his position. Well, yeah, but if no one pays what Ajax wants, he won't go anywhere, will he? Okay, who's got the best hair in the Prem? Got to be Andre Gomez, says Jake Smith. Alfie Wright, shout out to Everton Intel on Instagram. Check the page out, scout reports and everything. Give it a like. Reese, yes Baz, yes Prez, hope yous are all good. We are. Nev, the best in the world in the 80s. He was. Carson, N, is this season the best chance we've had to break into the top 6 since Bashiri come?
I don't know. I think actually the first season was his best chance. His first full season with Koeman. But I think the opportunity was there. That's what I always thought. It wasn't about the money we'd spent, it was about the opportunity we'd missed.
Yeah.
And yeah, so but yeah, I think Arsenal, they'll do some business, but I think they're catchable. But we'll have to see what Man United looked the obvious contenders to be caught, but then let's see what they do. And even if they do a lot of business, how long will it take them to gel that together?
James Ombler, favourite childhood player. Mine was Adrian Heath. Said it a lot.
Duncan.
Big Duncan.
Definitely.
Big J Mac, you watching any TV shows at the moment? Just finished Chernobyl, which was fantastic. I'm watching Killing Eve, which is amazing. Second series. Looking forward to Stranger Things next week.
Yes.
I'm also watching.
Yes.
I'm on series 2 of Riviera as well, which is alright. Easy watch.
I watched When They See Us on Netflix. That was really good. Only 4 episodes, really good. Watching Killing Eve and what else? Good Omens. I need to get back to that.
OA is supposed to be good as well.
The Witch.
OA.
Okay.
On Netflix. John Brown, how long before Ellis Sims is pushing for a place?
Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
John, all I'll say is he needs to do it for the 23s this year. It's a big step up for him. He's got to hit 20 goals for the 23s, 15 to 20, and then I'll start thinking, tell you what, he knows where the net is, and then it'd be a loan for me. Chris Mottram, who at the club organises, chooses the pre-season games. We need to balance good competition and getting our club recognised internationally. Well, Marcel Brands, Marco Silva, David Harrison, this is what Brands said the other week. They've looked at it. I've said it once and I'll say it again. While the Europa League qualifying is the way it is, it's very difficult for Everton to go and play a tournament in the United States, for argument's sake, because essentially those tournaments take place in July and Wolves play on the middle of July, their first game or something. So if Everton don't know whether they're in the qualifying of the Europa League until April or May, they can't commit to a contract.
Well,
so
Roma have to pull out.
Roma have had to pull out of the ICC or whatever it's called.
Because of that, yeah.
So it makes it difficult. Personally, I think UEFA should. I don't think any English club should have to qualify in July. Maybe I don't think they should anyway. They should be in the groups for how good our league is.
4 teams in finalists.
There shouldn't be any qualification, but at the very worst, they shouldn't have to qualify till August. Like when we played Hajduk Split, the second one, they shouldn't be in the first one. And if that was the case, then Everton could arrange to go and play pre-season in America next July, and then would be back in time for Europa League qualification. That's what's the difficulty of it. I actually think this pre-season is absolutely brilliant. I've got to say that. The quality of teams, I have to say that. I think it's the best pre-season we've had since. I don't have to. No one's telling me to say it. I'm just saying it. But I think it's the best pre-season we've had since we went to America.
It looks decent, and there's a lot. We've substituted a lot of the local clubs for European sides. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Dane Oliver, what's your thoughts on Edin Dzeko?
He's from Bosnia.
Good player, but he's 33, isn't he? Thomas Stone, have you lads ever gone down to the old theme park at Southport years ago? You should go to Southport Fair. Yeah.
Shite, but used to go.
It was close, wasn't it?
Still to Blackpool, but that's shite as well.
Who would be your first signing if you were co-managers of Everton? We both go for a striker, surely, at the moment. Wouldn't we?
I don't know. I'll just get them out and just get the shit.
You just say to me, pick one, and I'll go with it.
Yeah, I think it'd be like the Clough. I'd be Clough, you'd be Taylor.
Yeah, I'd be the one that does all of it.
You'd be the one finding them, I'd be the one just going, now then, boys.
Where are we?
What it is, we've got to find a way to play. We've got to find a way to win the game.
Yes, there you go. Tom McBride, what would be the biggest moment this season for us? Signing Zuma or keeping Garner?
Oh, it's a difficult one, though.
It's tough, that.
I think if you can keep your best players by keeping them at the club, I think that's a big statement. If Garner was to say, I'm staying at Everton, I'm signing a new contract, that would be a big statement. But do Everton want to keep him? That's the question. They might see this as an opportunity to get someone who's in his 30s out the club on big money and replace him with someone young that, you know, that they think that can be at the club for the next 5 years. Got to think about it like that as well. Everton could be playing a really clever game here of let's screw as much money out of Paris Saint-Germain as we can. So don't always think about it like that. Like if we sell him, it's like we never wanted to. They're never going to admit to wanting to sell someone because then his price automatically falls.
Another 17 here needs to press the like button. Takes a sec. 246 are you watching? James Cody, opinions on Timu Pukki. Done very well for Norwich, didn't he, last season? Not convinced he will have the same success in the Premier League, but who knows? Because you do get those people that come up and catch everyone by surprise. Be interesting to see whether he can do it, but he was a great signing, wasn't he, for Norwich?
He'll score 8 goals.
Golden Vision 63, is there any chance of bringing Lukaku back? Would you?
Well, there's no chance, let's be honest.
Okay, Steve, death row meal.
What?
Your death
row meal.
I'd have Kung Po chicken with boiled rice and salt and pepper
chips.
Rice? Salt and pepper chips.
Boiled rice?
With me Kung
what
Po
do you want?
chicken.
Some ready salted crisp as well with that?
With me and salt.
So you wouldn't have fried? You wouldn't have fried rice?
No, I don't really like fried rice, to be honest. And then I'd have a custard slice after it. That'll be my meal. What'll be your death row meal?
I tell you what I had last week. I went to, I'm not saying this will be, but I went to no, I'm just saying I went to Duke Street Food Market.
Okay.
Last week, and I had a cabana. I'd never had one. I'd never had one before, and I'd always wanted one since I seen the film Chef, and it was nice. Like it was beautiful, pulled pork, and it was nice. What would I have? A proper nice burger, like a proper nice burger with like blue cheese and a bit of bait, but proper nice burger with brioche bun and sweet potato fries. Oh, I tell you what.
Steve Grace, any chance of us signing a striker? Yes. Adam shouldn't be looking at wingers, need a goal scored and striker. Well, it's whatever he thinks will help us, isn't it? He wants a fluid attacking front three, that's why. Nissi think we can get top 6. Yes. People love the captain, don't they?
As I was saying before.
Lee, are leather pants acceptable for a 41-year-old?
No. Leather pants are not acceptable for... Was it male or female?
I don't know.
They're not acceptable for a male. Are they I don't even think they're acceptable for a female. I really don't. Leather pants, talc would be needed, wouldn't it?
I'm not
in this weather.
I'm not a lover of them. I remember being at Belfield as a kid waiting for the players to get autographs signed, and Graham Sharp, I pulled him on it when we interviewed him, but he walked up with a pair of leather pants on, and even as a kid I remember thinking, they're fucking woeful. Leather, yeah, the perm and leather strides.
Sweaty.
It was a bad look for him.
Mark
Severio, which link in your opinion fits Silva's system better and why? Malcolm or Neres? Cheers from Florida, Baz and Ped. Hello Mark in Florida, what a place, love it. I would say Malcolm fits better, I think. Neres is an exciting one because of what he did in the Champions League, but I just think Malcolm fits better. That would be...
I think he's more experienced, isn't he? play for Lyon, obviously playing for Barcelona now. He's definitely more experienced and he might be more suited. And don't think he'd be as expensive.
And he done well in France, which is a little bit tougher than Holland, isn't it? So, Steve Grace, interesting one. NEC or Hafnia?
Ooh. Oh, because that's a tough one. But Hafnia are the Danish meat company that helped us win all those trophies. But it's a tough one. NEC's more like, I would say, he's more like my generation.
Hafnia, I would say, just because it takes you back to when we were unbelievable. Who will win the Copa America?
In the Copa.
Niall Peckham.
Uruguay.
Oh.
Goodbye.
I can never bet against Brazil ever. So I'm gonna say Brazil. Wouldn't surprise me if Colombia won it though. Colombia are a good side.
Yeah, they are.
Big Yerald off a corner.
Yes, sir.
Paul D 10-9-10. What will happen with our singing section about and what happens if people already sit there don't want to move? Well, I think they've already agreed to go into GT8, and so obviously the most people who were there are either okay with it or will have moved somewhere else. And the idea will be to make it bigger and better so that when we move to Bramley-Moore Dock, I'm quite sure they'll be given front and central somewhere to get the atmosphere going. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Eugene McGibbon, Everton, new kit for next season. Yeah. They're going to reveal a kit next week. Harrison McGlashan asked, when will it be? It's next week. Where are we here? This is going too fast. Big Nev's better than Pickford or Howard. That's from Paul Cake, Melbourne. Yeah. Jamie B, I love Kurt Zuma, but I don't think he's a priority, as Mina deserves his chance. I think Silva is going to play Richarlison as number 9 and get Neres, because Bettner's been suspended on him. Okay. Sophie Gallagher, hello Soph. I'm impressed with the way Andre Gomez talked and kept saying about our ambitions. It seems Zuma wants to come, but I think he'll have to push through and move.
I'm impressed by Andre Gomez's face.
Okay. We've asked that one, Carson, haven't we? Are you lads on next Monday for the Moise Keane signing? We will be on next Monday. If Moise Keane signs on that day, then all the better. That's
what day are we signing Sosa? Was it the 4th or the 5th?
The 4th, wasn't it?
Isn't the 4th a Saturday?
No, the 6th is a Saturday.
Okay. Oh,
4th,
yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
After 3 medicals been done this week. There was 3 booked for this week, wasn't there?
I think
the 3 were booked for last week, and then there was 3 booked for this week and 3 booked for next week. So 9 players by next Thursday will be sound. Interesting. Harrison McGlashan asked, how would you feel about Mina and Keane as a partnership?
Don't feel too bad at all. Mina's a good player.
Mina's boss.
Mina's a good player. He just needs consistency. He needs games. His injury record might go against him at Everton, and maybe Everton might know that and might look at Zuma and think, your consistency, you play every week, we need that. They might look at me and go, we want you to be here, but we need a backup. They obviously felt like that when they brought him in, because they brought Zuma in.
We'll have to see. Ian Clark got to win a cup before we leave the old lady. Big Palace Stew, hello. Why are none of our Deadwood players being linked to leave the club?
Because who wants to buy them? There has to be a buyer.
People, they're working on getting players out. That's how you'd have to look at it. SM Kent says Luckman Deadwood ped.
Did I say he was Deadwood?
I think you should get the Deadwood out, and then I think you said Luckman, but I don't think you were saying Luckman with Deadwood. I think we were talking about saleable.
Luckman does not want to be at Everton Football
assets.
Club. Let's be honest with ourselves. And he had a year last season to try and knuckle down and do something, and he did nothing. So now is the time to move him on.
Like, just hang on a sec. Is the stream sound? It seems good to me, but Steve Kelly says it keeps repeating. Although Ian Clark says it's sound. So if it's fine, let me know.
Is that Wirral Broadband?
Porcupine, Smack Stuff, Raphael Leao or Moise Keane? Tough one, that. Keane is a more number 9, whereas Lau is a bit more like a Mbappe, Thierry Henry type. But looks, I don't know. I quite like Lau. Either of them, I think, would be excellent for Everton. But I really, mate, defo. I really, I'd be made up with either of them. Honestly, I really would.
Like magic, the Jaffa Kicks have arrived.
From Steve.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know. J Mac Baz, do you reckon Bramley Moore will be a brick type stadium to blend in? Yes, Jay. I certainly think. I think half of it will be brick at least to try and bed in. But Dan Mice has already said it's got to fit in with the surrounding area. And you know what? We haven't got long to wait, have we? 3 or 4 weeks. Big Palace Stew says, would you take anyone from Leeds?
I don't know anyone from Leeds.
Okay. Joe McKenna, do you think we should go for Diego Costa?
Didn't he win Pop Idol? Joe McKenna?
No, Joe McKelvey won Pop Idol. Or X Factor.
What was the question? Because you've asked me about your mouth's full.
Diego Costa. Yes or no?
No.
I'm hungry.
Mummy.
Hungry. Jonathan McCulter, Neres or Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Keith Powell, no chance. Keith Morales.
What?
No chance.
What?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Bradley Lloyd, who's your favourite band and musician? So both of us.
Don't know. I'm going.
I just like all music, to be honest.
Okay.
And I mean that in.
I would have gone to see Pink if she hadn't been playing at Anfield.
Would you?
I've seen her before. I went to the Echo to see her, and she is.
I do like Pink.
She does have shows are tremendous, but I wasn't going anywhere near Anfield. No. Not a chance. Not a chance. People complaining when they went to see Take That. Well, no more. He's a red, so he was always going to do something, and you went to Anfield.
There you go. Sophie Gallagher says Sam Allardyce for Newcastle.
Do it?
Yes, please.
Bring it on.
Porcupine Smack Stuff. Decore as a Garn replacement.
As a gown replacement?
Garnet.
Oh, sorry.
Replacement.
Say? I haven't even got a gown.
Well. Stephen Cowdy thinks we could easily finish above Chelsea, Man United and Arsenal if we play to our potential. Agreed. DDXX, is there any chance we could sign a striker and a winger in this window? Yes. There's a chance, of course there is. J-Mac, what's your favourite Instagram account that you follow, Ped?
Don't know I'm allowed to say it.
I wouldn't say it.
I don't think
I wouldn't say it.
What's yours?
Toffee TV.
Are you actually? Do you actually follow Toffee? Are you actually on Instagram?
I'm on it to view things. I like to have an eclectic mix.
Would you say you're a voyeur?
Yes. Sol Perez Perfect's one of my favourite ones. I'm not gonna lie. She's got her Argentina kit on today. Jesus. Where are we? LA Walkway loves your top, mate.
Buy it then. It's available in the Toffee TV shop. Come buy it in different colours.
Chris Mottram wants to know if you can lick your elbows.
No, and I'm not going to try either.
No.
I'm definitely not going to.
I mean, it would have been, someone would have.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been gift. Carson, do you feel bad for Newcastle? Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Do you know what? In a way, I do.
I don't.
But I don't. But I do. But I don't.
I don't.
I mean, you know.
I don't. They weren't arsed when we were struggling.
They've got big. They get big mugs.
They do. Jake Smith, any new merch from Toffee TV in the works?
It's all in the shop. Yeah, we're trying to do a Gomez t-shirt.
Well, there will be a Gomez one.
Well, yeah.
Soon.
I say try. There will be.
There will be.
There will be. I mean, but What have you bought? Have you bought anything? Go and buy stuff.
Get a Bernard one.
Some nice stuff. That Bernard t-shirt. All the stuff's quite nice. The hoodie. I mean, the hoodie is probably not hoodie weather, but the hoodies are smart. With the Street End logo on the front. It's all good. Go and get a couple of pieces.
Well, Gomez will be the next one, and the Luca Dean
And a Dean one, yeah. Dean, definitely.
Well, that'll be good. Andy Lancaster thinks brands should sort Brexit out. He'd have it done in a month.
Yeah.
Probably would. Are we not getting a new kit, lads? Yes, it's getting revealed next week.
How do people
Getting
not
3
know
kits.
stuff like that?
Jab set Azza, where do you think we'll finish next season?
Goodison Park, last day of the season.
Wim Hendricks, yes, 9 players signing in the next week, and don't forget Messi is one of them. I know, Wim. Sounds good though, you're right. People saying the thing's great. Donut D1, Baz, do you think we can close the gap on the RS? Because for me, Liverpool look way short of they were a year ago.
Don't answer that, Baz. Do not answer that, Baz.
I
know exactly what he's saying, Baz. Just stop what you're saying and move on to the next question. They're trying to do you, Baz. They've come on to Toffee TV.
The context to that was, and I was right, was that they were more flamboyant 12 months earlier than they were last season. They were brilliant defensively last season, so there you go. Tom McBride, do you think, this is a good one, do you think all the signings will be done by the Bremen game?
Yeah.
Which is the 3rd of August.
I do, yeah.
Do you not think they'll be doing anything that alone?
No, it depends. I don't know. Part of me is like, I'd love it. There was a couple last day of the season, last transfer.
Yeah,
but no, I'd rather it was just done.
I'd rather it was done. You can never rule out a loan on deadline day, though, can you?
I imagine players will still be available to go out on deadline day.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And the European deadline day, which is the 31st of August, so
cheeky.
There you go. AD Pope, only fools and horses, or some mothers do have them?
No, in context, no. Only some mothers do have them, it's not my generation. And it's about a fella who just like falls over on roller skates and goes Betty, isn't he? It's not funny. Only Fools and Horses was amazing, layered comedy amazing. That scaled different generations, and as they got older, fucking the other one was shite. Proper. Now you said hello, I'd be within the ballpark. Why were 2 women who weren't even that nice always trying to get into Renee? What was all that about? He looked like Benito's.
He was French. And
why in Heidi High?
A great meal.
Why in Heidi High did these 3 dead sexy women
want a bit of Ted?
Well, wanted a bit of Ted, but they were all one of them looked like one of the Muppets. The one with the weird bendy nose that no one knew what he was. And then in Muppets Go in Space, you find out that he was the son of an alien. Is it Gonzo?
Gonzo, yeah.
She had this nose that was like crooked over, and yet everyone thought she was amazing. She wasn't amazing. She was rancid. Why didn't he just employ fit people? I'm aware. Like, if you're going to get fit people to be...
Let's move on.
If you're going to say they're fit, make them fit. Not like Instagram, not like your accounts.
Blue Sponge 23, how many more players do you think we need to sign to be
answered that already? What are you
top 6 contender? 4. Yeah. Charles Elliott Riviere, Moyes keen with the buyback clause. Is it worth it?
That was like a Justin Timberlake song.
Is it worth it?
With the buyback clause.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roderick Kassar hit the like button. Thanks, Roderick. They should be. Would you rather sign a right winger or a right back? A right winger. Elman official. Do you think if we had Mashiri's millions when Moyes was in charge, we'd have broken the top 6 and won trophies?
Yeah.
Well, we were already in the top 6.
We're the one everything.
I know. It loads of times.
Don't forget, when Moyes was in charge,
all the time.
We were always 5th and 6th. Always.
Where Stephen Cardy, is there a big risk to pay for someone from the Dutch league if you're paying big?
That's why people don't pay big for the Dutch league, though, isn't it? Because that many people have been stung. Even like the pie never worked. It's More don't work than do work at the highest level.
Joseph C. Has Theo got a future with Everton?
Yeah, I think so. I think if no one wants to buy him, I don't think they're trying to kick him out the door. I think they'd
sell him.
I think they'd sell if someone came in with good money. But he's an honest, hard-working professional who can do things. And it's up to him, isn't it? Like, if he might get to a stage where he's already had this at Arsenal, then trying to push him out the door. So what does he do if Everton trying to push him out the door? Does he react the right way and say, I'm going to fight for my place? Or is he just going to go, well, I'll
see if I can get
scamper off somewhere?
LA Walkway, do you think as a fan base we can be more inventive with our players' chants and songs?
Isn't the angle? Whoa! This is up to you.
You're in a band. You should be able to come up with some great ones.
Create some songs.
Create some. Do it a bit better than the other ones. Do it. Keith Powell's just clarifying. Someone had said Keith Morales, and he said no chance.
Oh, okay.
Taking so long.
It's hard to, Yeah.
Wim Hendricks will feel bad for Newcastle if Allardyce takes charge. I won't. Where did you buy the green share from? From Joseph. Our shop.
Our shop.
ToffeeTVEFC.com. The shop is there.
Or in the link to this video, there'll be a link in this video. Go down and just click on it, and all the t-shirts are there. Go and buy it, and hoodies.
Charlie Braddock. I know it's early, but relegation predictions. Norwich,
Sheffield United, and Newcastle.
That was interesting. Someone asking where I got my top from. Ped got it from me. From the Everton shop, I think. Didn't you?
Sold that myself.
Made it yourself.
Yeah.
It's on the Everton shop though, isn't it? Alan Murphy asking.
Oh, that's it was. It's gone now.
Jake Smith, any chance on Gomes merch coming out? Yes. We need to sort that, mate. We're trying.
It's with the man. The designer's got it in his hands. He's creating magic. When you look at the Bernard t-shirt, you've got to leave it with them, haven't you?
Yeah. Most definitely. Steve, Malcolm, Keane and Zuma. How likely on these three?
Who and who?
Malcolm, Keane and Zuma.
Malcolm, Keane and Zuma. If I'm going to give it out of 5,
yeah, go on.
Zuma's a 4.
Yeah.
Malcolm's a 3.
Yeah.
And Keane's a 2.
Oh.
I'd say.
I'd go Zuma 4, Keane 3, Malcolm 2.
Stay tuned to Toffee TV to find out who is right.
Jabs at Azza have been looking for a channel like this for 4
I've
times.
been looking for a channel like this.
Welcome.
You get singing as well.
You do get singing as well. Dublin Don Corleone has a £100 bet with his mate that we will finish above United. Am I in the money?
Don't know. To be honest, it depends what the pound's worth by the end of the season. You should have done it in euros.
What's interesting is who United continue to splash the cash on. They bought Daniel James, they bought Wan-Bissaka now, it looks like. It looks like they may get Bruno Fernandes. So they're buying some good players. It's whether Solskjaer can put it together, whether they can gel. There's an opportunity
and
there.
Get rid of the people he doesn't want.
And get rid of the ones
they still need a centre-back though, massively.
Oh God, yeah. Steve, what's happening with Onyekuru? We think we're going to sell him. Which mistake hurt us more? Distan v Liverpool in the FA Cup or Pickford v Liverpool last year?
Distan. Semi-final of the Cup. We were cruising in that game. Absolutely cruising.
We were. J-Mac, did you see Mick Keane visit the American Blue Giorgio last week? Yes, thought it was fantastic. Of Michael Keane. Onyekuru going on loan or permanent? I think it'll be a perm. Zuma, Neres and Timo Werner. Imagine. Ian Clark, Faulty Towers or Blackadder?
Blackadder. Faulty Towers is another one.
Faulty Towers was funny though, mate.
But it only had about 7 episodes.
That's 12. It was funny.
I was 5 off and I wasn't even trying.
There you go.
Blackadder was... Blackadder
was genius.
Blackadder goes forth. That final episode is one of the best episodes of television ever. That ending is just incredible.
It was amazing.
Incredible.
So poignant.
So incredible. First series is crap.
It's not.
No, the first series of Blackadder.
When he's got the bowl head.
When he's like...
It's funny, it's setting it up.
It's the one, and the best one, I think, is when he's with Queenie. That's
the sack Blackadder too.
That's so funny,
brilliant.
that.
When he's...
Did you bring me anything?
He's Lord Blackadder.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Edward Clothier, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Edward. Thank you for joining us. Keith Powell says hello was not hello, it was hello. It was awesome.
Can I right, I don't know if anyone's got this, but honest to God, every time I go to Paris, the minute we set on the floor, we just start going. How can you not? Ask me that. Tell me that.
There you go. Ian Clark, happy birthday, Edward. Ian, it's your birthday as well, so happy birthday to you. Bob Jones asked if I can turn your mic down, but both using the same mic. He's just louder
if
than
I
me.
could turn back time.
He's just louder than me.
If I could find a way.
Classen wasn't given a chance at
He
the
was.
See, Edward Clothier thinks you look handsome, Ped. You're pulling it in today, aren't you?
I'm not being funny. I'm like you in Germany.
You're living the dream here. Where are we? Wambasaka, man. Hugh Lil Dave said, yes, the boys, sick as show. Okay, Koki regards from Serbia. Hello, mate.
Koki, that's a boss name.
It is amazing name. Stephen Cardi, I think with VAR this season, it'll be even closer. Okay. Tom McBride, do you think Lampard will struggle this season?
I don't know, struggle's the right word, because I don't know if they say to him go win the league, he'll struggle.
Yeah.
If they say finish in the top 4, I think he'll be alright, because I don't think Arsenal and Man United are doing well. I mean, it's only early days, but
yeah, but they've lost Hazard. He was there.
They have. He's gonna have to change things up. We've done a video on it, actually. Well, he's in a bit. They're in a bit. Yeah.
Daz, Everton 1987. All right, lads. All right, Daz.
Does he do the doorstop challenge?
I don't know. Maybe he will. Who knows? Ped from Martin Edwards. Pulse rifle or lightsaber?
Well, hang on. Say that again slowly.
Pulse rifle or lightsaber?
Lightsaber? Come on.
It's always a lightsaber.
It's always a lightsaber. Although I am more rebel than Jedi. That's just me.
There you go. You
know, the rebel is the working class man, isn't he? The Jedi is the,
J Mac with Chelsea closer to appointing Lampard and Ollie at United. Which ex-Everton player would be best suited to manage Everton in the future?
Best little Spaniard we know. Don't you think? If you were to give it to one person who's
Kale.
No.
I would. You just asked me. I'd give it to Kale.
I think you're lying.
I'd give it to Kale.
Give it to Kale to end this season.
Yeah, give it to Kale to end the season. Mike Green, Auf Wiedersehen, Pet or Minder?
Wiedersehen. I couldn't really get with Minder. It was too cockney. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Wiedersehen was boss.
Joseph C's ordered the t-shirt. Cheers, guys.
Nice one,
Joseph. Edward Claudia thinks Jags will be our assistant manager.
When?
Don't know.
Any time.
At any time.
Why assistant? It's very sort of on the nose, that, isn't it?
Well, that's what he's going for.
Okay.
Chris Motstrom's asking me if I'm going to check out Star Wars Land in Orlando. I am, but I'm guessing I'm not going to get near it, to be honest. I'm there.
What?
Is it open?
It
opens on the 29th of August, and I'm there till the 4th of September.
You're not getting near it.
But I'm just not going to get near it, I don't think. I'll have a look at it.
The one in LA is only open for the first 3 months to people who are in hotels in Disney.
Yeah.
So it might be the same. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm imagine.
They haven't said that at Disney World, but what they've said is there's no fast passes for it for anybody.
Yeah.
Which means it'll be.
And I think there's a limit as well, like a 3-hour limit.
Yeah, there's a limit.
Which is actually a good thing. I'm going to go to the one in LA next year.
it'll be boss. It'll be boss.
LA.
Looking forward to going on the new Hagrid ride as well in Universal. Would you have Rooney as manager? Yeah. If he demonstrates that he can actually be a manager. Have you seen Blind Spot? If not, give it a watch. That's from Andy Lancaster.
I didn't see it.
LA Walkway.
See what I did there.
I see what you said, yeah. J-Mac wants to know, do we do t-shirts in 2XL?
I think we do in 2XL, yeah, but we don't do them in 3XL though. I think we do them in 2XL.
Just so you know. LA Walkway wants to know what's our favourite other Everton podcast or video channel. Is there another video channel?
I don't know.
I don't know. He likes Tony Scott. He's a big fan of Tony Scott.
Okay,
There you go.
fair enough.
Finn Boggy Vicar, how do you rate Gylfi? Sigurdsson last season? He was excellent, wasn't he?
Yeah, boss.
He was boss.
Scored the goals, made the goals. Penalties maybe not
No,
as good.
Take him off pens.
No, very influential. The brain of the team.
Samuel Thorne-Leach, Star Wars is crap.
Well, I mean, Samuel, you're absolutely full of shit. But but tell us what you like. Tell us what you like.
What do you like?
If you don't like it, and how old are you?
Roderick Casa ever visited Malta? I haven't.
I haven't.
Your mum and dad have.
I haven't. I've had Maltesers. Oh,
I'm not sure that's the
What is there to visit in Malta?
It's a lovely island.
That's what I'm asking. I'm not criticising it.
Oh, okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
God, you mentioned Malta and he's like, oh, no, you talk about Malta. You leave Malta alone.
That Maltese Falcon was boss. Richarlison, ole. When will Everton play Orlando City in a friendly? Imagine. I wish they would.
Baz would be like, no, that's South Park.
That's
South Park.
That's
gift.
South Park gift. Everywhere.
That's what it'd be like. But no one knows. We'd arrange it and it'd be at Goodison.
In the rain. Charlie and Dan freestylers, do you think we will sign Rose? Danny Rose?
Danny Rose?
No. Not at all. Chris Mottom, any chance you'll get Alan Myers on? Yes, but it's just getting him when he's got a minute. But I do
He's
speak
been on before.
Yeah, I do speak to Alan quite a lot.
Messaged me last week about something which was dead funny. And
Yeah. Carson, do you think MLS needs promotion and relegation to be a top league?
Yes. I think it does.
Yeah. There's not really much more to say on that. Samuel was expecting that reply from you about Star Wars.
Okay, what's he come back with? Nothing?
He hasn't said what he likes
he's got
yet.
nothing. He's got nothing. You got nothing. Samuel, you've got nothing. You're not offering anything.
Ken Jones, chippy steak pie or a kebab? Never ate a kebab in my life and I never will. So it would be a chippy steak pie.
Hang on. Whoa. Right, kebabs are not all that weird meat, you know. Some kebabs, number one, are healthy. And number two are really nice. Like a nice chicken kebab.
I'd never have that.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing.
That's what I think he means.
Okay, but that's the thing. People, I've had kebabs. I haven't had one for a while. But a proper kebab isn't that meat. Proper kebab is a mix of nice meat, chickens and lambs and things like that. It's just that elephant's leg.
Yeah. Wouldn't be having that.
And with the the meat sweats.
Oh God, no.
But proper kebab is nice. Proper kebab's nice.
About chippy kebab. Because he mentioned chippy steak pie. All right. Who would you have on pens this season? Luca Dean.
Or Don.
Where are we? Best X-Men film from Jason Downer.
Logan. Logan's the best X-Men film. It is amazing.
Rich Osborne, if we sign Neres and assuming we keep Bernard, Sigurdsson and Richarlison DCL, do you think we need another striker? Yes. But we could go with Richarlison on DCL. Wim Hendricks telling me to have a kebab. I couldn't have one, Wim. I couldn't. I'd have a different style kebab. I couldn't have that chippy kebab on.
No one's forcing you that. No one's forcing you to Donna kebab.
Alright.
Just honestly, I bet you'd have a kebab in Malta, wouldn't you? No issues then.
A Maltese kebab. No problem.
That'd just be loads of little chocolate balls. Honestly.
That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. Is Luca Dean gonna stay from Charlie and Dan freestylers?
Why was he on?
We're never going to sell him.
Never gonna say.
Not this summer, anyway. And J-Mac wants to say, can we stop objectifying Andre Gomez? It cannot be easy being that good looking.
I know.
There you go.
How come? I won't even say it.
No, don't say it.
I won't say it.
Let's just.
But how come? No, I'll say it.
How we haven't got 150 likes on this is.
I'll say it.
How we haven't got 200 when there's 257 has blown my mind.
How come
that's
sexist? When it's men towards, but when it's women towards Andre Gomez, it's just fun, isn't it?
Mm.
I mean, the last I heard, there's women out there ordering 2 shirts, one to wear, one to mop up. You know, it's what's happening on the comments.
You had to say it, didn't you? You had to say it.
Just laugh.
Who's the best footballer you've met?
Well, I know yours is. I've met Kaká.
The best footballer.
Best footballer.
Not necessarily. I mean, does he mean best by best player?
Best by?
Or best person?
Best human being?
Yeah, you know, like the nicest footballer you met. Like,
the nicest footballer is clearly Seamus Coleman.
Nice.
Best footballer I've ever met. I'm trying to think of footballers I've met. Yes, could be a while. We've met Ondřej Kanchelskis.
What a player.
And I've met Anders Limpar.
2 crackers.
And I've met Trevor Steven.
I've met R9. Him and Kaka's a flip of a coin.
Oh,
and Roberto Carlos.
Him and Kaka, flip of a coin, lad. Yeah.
Luke Shealy, hi. Hello, Luke. Carson then, who is the face of the team?
What, on posters?
I don't know.
Andre?
It would be Andre, wouldn't it? And then Gylfi, I would suggest. Daniel Hughes, can you do live chats after games this year?
Difficult.
We'll see.
Difficult.
We'll see. Where have the links come from for Danny Rose? I don't know.
Oh.
Where they?
Hang on, I'll just get the links here.
This is for you, Ped. Stephen Poynton. Do you like Alan Partridge? You do, don't you?
Yes, tremendous.
Oh!
I've been up a while.
I think we probably need to finish this now.
We've got to do a Patreon one.
Yeah, that's why. And my stomach's rumbling. Ian Clark, Bob Latford is an amazingly nice fella. He is.
He is.
Michael Stokes, do you think Garner will stay or go? I honestly don't know. Alfie Wright, who do we need to get a top 4 finish? We just need to get a team that's consistent. Will help.
Squad that's consistent.
Yes. A film that doesn't get enough recognition from J-Mac. Shawshank Redemption.
But you're not giving it. I thought you was giving us one.
No. Who will close the gap on the top 6? Or Watford or Palace? Everton.
Us. Why are you including those other teams?
No, I don't know why.
Jeez, Palace.
Keith Powell met Eusebio at Goodison in 1966.
That's
what a player.
Keith.
What a player. Lewis Speak thinks if Vlasic is only worth 14 million, then Lookman's only worth 20 million maximum.
I'd say he's a good player we met. Ian Wright.
Ian Wright, very good player. Very good player. Chris Mottram thinks you've just broke his speakers with that Alan Partridge stuff. Wim Hendricks, Peggy, break headphone users. That nearly ate my ears, you. Is Ped pissed? That's
No.
from Dan McKenna. No, he just hasn't had sleep, which is probably worse than when he's drunk. I've got the patience of a saint, according to Daniel Elmore. Cheers, Dan.
But what saint?
There you go. Ped, J-Mac, before you go, can you call Boris Johnson a bellend?
Boris Johnson is a wank-stained bellend.
Okay.
This will be him running the country. And then he'll get a shoe and comb his hair with it.
Okay. Alfie Wright.
I'm with my girlfriend.
Alfie Wright watches us every week
Is right, Alfie.
with his granddad.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Wants to know what his favourite play, who our favourite players.
Who's your granddad's favourite player? Genuinely.
That's a good one.
Genuinely, I'd like to. But that's a difficult question. I don't know because I don't know how old he is. His granddad could be 40. I know his granddad could be as old as me.
Somebody wants to know who our favourite players are.
Ever.
Favourite Everton ever player. Everyone say Duncan.
Duncan. Don't know. It's difficult.
Age and Heath. I'm going to say. Where are we? Frank Kessie from Milan, yes or no? Yes, that's Samuel Thorndell Leach. Hugh Lil Dave, your video on the Daily Star Boys. Your videos on the Daily Star Boys, you've made it. Have they credited us? By the way, Hugh Lil Dave, does it say Toffee TV? Just let us know.
Put a link in the comments.
Because otherwise, you can't use it.
Murder!
Thomas Bruce, how much better can Bernard get? Loads.
Yeah. So good that you need to buy a t-shirt.
Yes. Dan Osborne, which player is the most you've ever been excited for signing for Everton? You know what? I was unbelievably excited when we bought Kanchelskis. But the player I was the most excited by was when Duncan come back for Newcastle, I've got to say. So there you go.
Andre was
incredible. Samuel wants to know if we've been watching Love Island.
No, utter shite. It'll rot your brain.
Edward Clothier, would you take Dunk as a manager?
No.
He's quite happy doing what he's doing, I think. Best right winger, you've both seen it, Goodison. Trevor Stephen or Andre Kanchelskis.
Yeah.
Against Everton, Beckham and Ronaldo weren't bad.
Ronaldo, man.
To be fair. Alfie's come back. Alfie's granddad's favourite ever player is Alex Young.
Oh, brilliant.
What a player.
We've got something coming out on the website about Alex Young as well. On our channel. Hopefully tonight or tomorrow we'll have that out. Special little video.
So check that out, Alfie.
Check that.
And your granddad.
Show that to your granddad.
It says he's a fan from the start.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Peeps. But there you go. Right.
Maybe they'll put me Boris Johnson bit on.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? I mean, voice of the people.
There you go.
Boris Johnson is a wankstein.
Tierney rumours true from Stephen Richardson. Doubt it's the.
He's going to Arsenal.
Yeah. They're just using us. Well, Celtic are using us to try and get Arsenal.
Yeah.
You get those likes up before we go. Should be on 200. Loads of you are watching.
They're on 166. Come on!
See that?
I'll shout really loud if you don't. I can shout loud.
Finn Boggy Vicar says, have we been to Iceland?
No, but what I was watching,
Looks lovely, though.
I was watching The Planets last night, and I was watching it this morning, from last night, and they showed that big light, and I knew I'd seen it before, and it's actually it's a tribute to John Lennon in Reykjavik.
Oh, is it?
This light that shines literally up to the sky. You can and because it's so dark, it's amazing. And they used loads of Iceland on the Planets programme. It just looks amazing. I believe it's expensive, but then people say that about Paris, and I've been to Paris loads of times. So is it expensive? I know it's expensive for alcohol, but I'm not a massive drinker anyway. My missus doesn't drink, so it's not like I can go on a one-man bender. So, and I wouldn't anyway. I very rarely drink when I go abroad. So, because you don't want to be that person, do you?
No.
You don't want to be that person. So
Stephen Point wants to know what's the best quote in Alan Partridge for you. Is just back at the net.
Smell my cheese, your mother.
Terrifying. Elliot Saxon, I saw Marco Silva at dinner in a restaurant in Abu Dhabi last week.
But who was he with?
That's the kicker, isn't it? That is the kicker.
Was he with?
Who is the best player ever? Messi,
yeah.
Best centre forward ever? Ronaldo. Original
R9.
Ronaldo. R9. Thank you. And that is it. I think that it.
Why are you doing dinosaur arms?
Don't know. Ash Wood says, did Iceland at Christmas? It was amazing. It does look amazing.
Get the cakes in there at Christmas are superb.
Yeah. Ian Clark says T.G. Jones, my granddad. T.G. Jones is your actual granddad, Ian. Amazing. Great player for Everton. Right, are we done?
Yeah.
We've done.
Because we've got to go to
Patreon. We're doing
Patreon.
an hour and it's now. We've done like an hour and 20 minutes. So,
But boss, because that's boss. That's
great.
This is amazing. Do you know what? We do this every single day on Patreon, by the way. Just letting you know that.
Another 20 likes, quick, go. Fimboggy Vicar says flying to Iceland is cheap, but everything else is expensive. Ian Clark, Alan, let battle commence. Elliot Saxon, he was with his family.
You watching with your family?
Gareth Mackin says there's more to Ireland than this.
Is there?
Yeah. That's Alan Partridge, best of Alan Partridge.
He was boss when he was on Dingo. He was good though when he was doing his new show and he was doing the Irish fella singing. That was brilliant.
Quality. No problem, Carson. Oh, his granddad's favourite was T.G. Jones.
Oh.
So there you go. Roderick Kassar saying subscribe to Patreon. Thanks, Rod, for pushing it. Come on, 13 more likes, guys.
Come on!
The footy perks, is this the strongest squad Everton have had? Do you think we should loan Lookman or sell him? I think we'll probably sell him.
Make him captain.
But who knows? Who
knows?
12 likes to go.
Come on, 12 likes, come on!
You stay until the 12 likes.
12 likes. I'm just going to sit here.
No.
I'm just going to like read my book or something. I've got a book, I don't read out.
On the stage, if you'd read.
And not even...
Stop it.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to read the ingredients on a box of Jaffa cakes. Oh, what's this? Which Jaffa cake eater are you? Nigel, the half mooner. 2 halves better than 1.
Interesting.
Sarah, the all-rounder. You can't rush the good things.
Oh, that's a good one.
Simon.
You can't slag Sarah off.
Simon the Scoffer says there's no time to waste.
There you go.
Have you tried pocket packs to go on the move, lunchboxes or anywhere?
Anywhere
being a spaceship.
What? You can take them to Mars. Jaffa cakes can go with you to Mars.
No one's going to Mars. What are you talking about? A date?
The Jaffa cakes are. The Jaffa cakes are.
Yeah, a date. That's what's going on.
It means a lot. I mean, unless they're designed for Elon Musk. Ridiculous.
Where's he going?
Come on, six likes.
Come on!
Oh,
come on!
You can all go in. There's 6 likes.
46 calories per cake. Is it a cake or a biscuit?
Cheers, footy perks.
Is it a cake or a biscuit? Let's have that. Let's have it now. Let's have it. 1 like for if it's a biscuit, and 1 like for if it's a cake.
It's a cake. Roderick Kassar wants Sarah to come back. She's coming back when we can get her.
She sent Baz a message on his phone which he didn't reply to for 3 days.
2 days.
So what's the
2
chances
days
of her coming
and
back?
I've replied.
Oh,
2 days.
Did she reply back to you?
What happened to the blue couch a few months ago? Ped had 3 espressos and smashed it up. You think he's bad now? You should have seen him on this coffee.
We got this coffee machine that Liverpool sent the Redmen. Well, the sponsor sent them. It was like a posh coffee machine that you put the tabs in, but they were only like espressos. But I've got a Tassimo at home, and what I do, and because they're only like half cups. What I do is I do press it and then knock it off, and then do it again, and I keep filling it up till it gets to the top of my mug.
It's not supposed to. That's a lot though.
But it's the same tap, so essentially it's just hot water going through nothing.
Okay.
And honest to God, this coffee sent me loopy, and I just smashed the couch up.
You did smash.
I just smashed it up. But this showed how much energy I had though. I tidied it all up and then hoovered. And then threw it all on the back of my car and took it to tea.
I can assure you that is not a normal day. Ped, like hoovering and tidying up isn't normal. It's not normal.
We've got the 200.
Ian Clark says cake. Wim Hendricks said can't tell you what it is. Never had a Jaffa cake.
You've never
lived. You've never lived, Wim. Have a Jaffa cake. Change your life. So you said before to me about thingy. Samuel says they're called Jaffa cakes. Anyone says the biscuits is an idiot. And Phil Williams, Ped Hollywood Studios, Florida or Paris?
Oh, listen, Florida every time. For everything, the sun and everything. But Paris is only there, isn't it? That's the difference. And doesn't cost £8 billion now. I remember going to... When I was a lad, I went to Florida, and I was very northern at the time. Oh, I went like 12 years ago, and it cost me about £500 for 2 weeks.
No,
I'll be honest, I don't know how Baz does it.
David, save up. Don't do anything throughout the 2 years between games.
I go to the States every 3 years. Hopefully. So next year I'll be hopefully going back to the States. But I'd like to go to... The thing about going to Florida is, when you go, essentially, it is a theme park holiday, isn't it?
Totally.
So, you know, we've discovered San Francisco, and we like LA, and the bits in between. So, you know, Monterey Bay and places like that, going to see the seals and the whales and all that kind of... I mean, that's if they let me in. I'm going to literally have to delete Twitter for them to let me in. Gonna have to, like, because you have to put your social media account now on your visa form. Fucking hell, man. I ain't gonna have to release a lot of stuff.
You really are. Right, that's enough. We're going, because we've got things to do.
Yeah, like
Peyton, very quickly. So, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
It's been emotional.
Great. It has been emotional. We spoke about Jaffers.
The stream's been amazing.
And the stream has been brilliant. So thanks very much for everyone joining us. If you like this, get over and join us on Patreon. We do this every day.
T-shirt.
Get T-shirt. And all of this. Like, look at this. Another
one.
Non-believer doing a thumb.
2 thumbs down.
Embarrassing.
Do you know why?
Anyway, take it easy.
Shouldn't we have like 200 clear ones now that someone done the... So we're only on 199 aggregate, so
we just had 202.
So we need another one now to get us to 2.
No, listen, I want to go and do Patreon.
No, I think we need that 202.
You'll be doing on your own. Thanks, Tom.
Alright, see you later.
See you later.
Fantastic.